am so excited. We got some post-breakup revenge. I feel like there is nothing more terrifying than someone going through a breakup and the level of petty they will have. Grab your beverage of choice for hydration station. Let me know what's in your cup. Hope you're having a good day. Cheers. I am looking like a damn highlighter today, okay? And you know what? I feel like one. I feel bright. Well, bright in the mood, not bright up here. I never feel bright up here. Petty as F. But I told her that her favorite designer purse I had bought her was a fake. It wasn't, obviously, but I heard she gave it away pretty quickly. Some random person out there has a really nice, genuine Saint Laurent bag, and that makes me happy. That's actually so genius. I can't even be mad at that. I get I'm supposed to be girl's girl. I can't even be mad at that. That is so genius, because if a girl cares about that, obviously he knew her well enough to know that a no-name purse would bother her and she'd probably get rid of it. I'll take it.
I volunteer as tribute.
I'll take your fake bag all day, every day. I don't care. And if someone's like, oh, is that real? I'm not pretending. No, it's not real. Actually, my friend bought me, oh, it's not in here. I don't even know the brand. I don't really know fancy brands. Bought me a fake one off DHgate. It's a website. People have asked like, oh wow, did you treat yourself to that bag? I'm like, first of all, no. Apparently my friend said it was $40 and she gave it to me and it's fake. I'm not trying to fool anybody. I'm walking around with a fake bag that looks like the real one. Like, joke's on you for having the real one when I could have the same looking thing for $40. Not an ex, but one time I was talking to two girls from Tinder at the same time. Well, at least he is admitting that he's a cheater. Unbeknownst to me, they were best friends. Okay, oh boy. They must have gotten to talking and realized they were talking to the same guy. We're just talking. That's not a cheater. Like, we're in the very early stages. They sent me a barrage of nasty messages calling me an F-boy and the like. Yes, classic. I kind of just laughed it off and chalked it up as a loss. A few hours later, one of the girls texted me again. She said she wasn't mad at me, just surprised that I would pursue someone, quote, as ugly as her friend, and that she was still interested in meeting up for a date. I took a screenshot of what she wrote, sent it to the other friend, and then blocked them both. Wow. Way to like Uno reverse the situation and be like, oh, so your friendship now is over because here's the truth. Here's what your friend did. I take back my cheater comment. He was in a very early talking stage about going on a date. They weren't girlfriend, boyfriend, but now no one will be going on a date with him. That's really crappy for that friend to do. I sent everyone in my ex-husband's family the pictures/videos of him sucking his cousins, among other things, on New Year's. They do this every year, and his cousin and him sent me pictures and videos one year. Wait a second. Whoa. I have so many questions, concerns, and comments. Okay, first of all, cousins. We're all thinking it. That's number one. Cousins? Two, were you okay with this? Because you're like, oh yeah, they did it every year. So in your relationship with your husband, you knew that him and his cousin did this so much? Like every year it was just like this annual thing that they did at New Year's every year? Like, what do you mean? And then you were so comfortable with it that they sent you videos of it. You know what? I can't judge. I don't want to know. You might be into some things. Maybe you like to watch. I can't say anything more. This content is rated R. And I really can't move past the cousins part, but we're focusing on the revenge. You sent the video to everyone in your ex-husband's family. Look at our old daughter-in-law. Our daughter-in-law sent us a little text message. Your son doing things to another family. Oh my God. That one's gotta beat out the rest. That is beyond petty revenge. Early Wi-Fi days. Drove by her apartment during final weeks in college and changed her Wi-Fi router's ID and password so she wouldn't be able to connect. During a finals week in college. Evil. We broke up because I caught her cheating on me. That's also evil. Like caught. Walked in on insertion. Great. Was with a guy she got mad at me for being jealous of how much she would be talking to him. She started dating him right away. Years later, I ran into the guy and he told me she did it to him too, and that they were doing stuff for months before I caught them. I'm so happy he shared that information with you. He told me she was enraged about the internet not working when she really, really needed it. Wow. It also looks like the universe gave him a little bit of karma. you know, because he had also been doing that while she was with you. And karma just came back, slapped him and said, well, it's gonna happen to you too, brother. You might as well be friends. I dated a girl off and on in high school. She was the sort of psychotic girl where she liked to create drama just to have something fun to watch spread and talk about, regardless of how it affected people's lives, including breaking up with me on a whim multiple times. She sounds lovely. I stayed and gave her multiple chances because honestly, she was very attractive. I broke things off. Messily, unfortunately, because I needed stability and sanity in my love life. And she didn't speak to me again after that until almost a decade later. She Facebook messages me out of the blue and starts up with her crap again, saying, hey, I know you were really crap to me years ago, but I'm going through some growth and want to forgive you and move on, etc. Digging up her some imaginary BS to get a reaction out of people. Per the advice of my fiance, I left a flat, do I know you? This destroyed her. Yup. She responded with some more drama about how I guess I'm the only one who cared, and left me alone for good. Moral of the story, don't date crazy. No. But we all learn that lesson the hard way because they don't always start off crazy. I feel like people are on their best behavior the first few dates, and then you're like, oh, I want to make it official. You're like, great. And then they're like, let out the frickin' circus. Crazy town. We are both lawyers. I found out he cheated on me. I took his lawyer's robes and hid them on a day I knew he needed them in order to appear in high court. Okay, this is like a level of revenge that I am not even worthy of. He had to show up in front of the judge and try to explain why he didn't have his robes. Wow. Oh my God, that's so savage. A job like that is so savage because you're a lawyer too, so you know how savage that is. So y'all gotta be careful who you are cheating on out there, let me tell ya. I was working full time and taking evening classes, so we didn't spend as much time together, which I guess gave her the green light to hook up with my coworker. We broke up and they immediately started dating. About a year later, they got engaged. The summer after they got engaged, I ran into her and we talked for a bit. She admitted she still had feelings for me, so I told her I did too. We ended up hooking up that night. I didn't actually have feelings for her anymore, and on my way home, I texted her fiance. I had his number because he texted me and returned my stuff after the breakup and told him I just hooked up with her. Engagement was called off and she had to move home. I don't feel bad about it at all. I don't know if you should. Like, perfect. Let me do to you what you kind of did to me and we'll see. We'll see how it feels. I get your thought process. Not that I encourage any type of cheating or revenge, but I understand why you don't feel bad. I don't think I would feel bad either. It's a genius plan. And honestly, I feel like that would make a really good movie. Well, it's a little dark for a rom-com, but I feel like we could make it a rom-com somehow. And that be like the ending. Like he plays up his feelings. He admits he likes her and then we're like, oh my God, they're gonna get back together. This is crazy. And then they have this very romantic, intimate night together and then bam, end of the movie. There's the plot twist. Faked the whole thing, sent the texts off, bam, wedding ruined, he wins. You already just cast me now. I'll write the script. I ordered fish and stuffed it in her curtain hangers after she cheated on me and poured remaining juices in her washing machine and left. I would die. I literally would throw up because if you guys have not heard from a late video, the smell of fish, I can't do seafood. Even the smell makes me physically gag. So that'd be it for me. You ever want revenge on me? Now you know. That's how to get it. Replace the number of the girl he was secretly sending pics to with the number of his mom in the contacts of his phone. Both had no profile pics, so he was doomed. Oh my God, but his poor mother, she was innocent. I get it. He sucks, but like, mom doesn't deserve that. God have mercy. I knew her Jersey Mike's rewards password. I waited until she built up a lot of points, then went and got myself a free sandwich. A free Sammy, yeah. I've heard worse. Honestly, taking a free sandwich is pretty fine. I used my ex's Netflix for as long as I could after we broke up. And then he changed the password and logged me out because I think he caught on to me. In all honesty though, let me preface, his parents paid for it. He was living at home. And I remember I've chatted with his stepmom after that, and yeah, like she was like, oh, I would have just told you the password. I don't care. Like we pay for it anyway. Cause he was living at home and so he wasn't even paying for it technically. Like his stepmother was providing me with the Netflix. We still laugh about that to this day. Families love me, you guys. That's the worst part about breakups. I know we're going off topic, but like the worst part about breakups is losing the family half the time. Because it's like, well, I love them still. So can I still hang with your family even though you suck? You know what I mean? Anyways, guessed her password, Blink-182, and deleted her MySpace. Not the MySpace! Oh, my 90s kids will know this. The amount of effort and time I put into my MySpace page, are you kidding me? Oh, the design, everything about it. I would be devastated. That's cruel behavior in the 90s, cruel. My ex had an affair. She moved in with him pretty much straight away. I went around to pick up my kids, used the toilet, saw their toothbrushes, left a little piss on it. So gross. Oh God, honestly, that must be so hard. Take the pee out of it and the toothbrush. Your ex had an affair and she moved in with him. And now if you guys do have legal joint custody, you gotta go and share your kids with the man that she had an affair with. And that happens all the time, I'm sure. Like that's gotta be so hard. When even if you get a divorce and then they start blending families and they get remarried, that's gotta be tricky, man. I don't know if I've done anything revengeful after a breakup. Not really. No, I honestly wish I would have. I'm not even kidding. There's one situation in particular that I really wish I got some kind of petty revenge, but at the same time, you just move on and you be a good person and you succeed in life. And that's like the best revenge, honestly, because I'm like, well, now your current girlfriend's gotta look me up because I'm an ex, and they gotta be like, damn, that's your ex? I like being the ex. That should be everyone's attitude, honestly. So I'm out of here though, you guys. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.